It is March 10th, 2014. I'm heading to go get Gracie for gymnastics, and I'm also got to make a few phone calls to Glenn and Steve and a couple other people. Let's see here.
Hello?
Glenn, it's Jeff. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm on my speakerphone. You called earlier?
Yes. That, you have a meeting at the check for the desk.
Say that again?
We have a schedule for the presentation of the desk.
Not yet. I'm gonna try. Carlos didn't get a hold of me. I tried to call and he didn't call me back yet. The only person I talked to was that AMVETS guy for Wednesday at noon, but I told him that I'd call and reconfirm once I talked to WGEM.
Okay. We can talk about it more tomorrow night because I'm kind of busy right now. But Wednesday at noon probably is best because Cindy and a lot of volunteers like to be there. And we'll have to do it over the evenings, maybe Thursday evening or something like that. We'll talk about it tomorrow night meeting.
Sounds good. No problem.
Bye.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye. Hey, it's me.
Yeah.
You have any luck getting a hold of him?
No. I'm gonna try all night. I don't know what's going on.
I'm just getting ready. I haven't passed the plaza yet. I'm on my way to pick up Gracie, but I thought maybe you might have heard something by now.
No.
Man, he's acting like everybody else that gives us problems.
Well, he's got to fucking cancel the building if it's not. At least you can tell me that they sold the thing. If it's still available, why would they talk to me?
Even if he sold it, why wouldn't he talk to you? It's not like, I mean...
Yeah.
Because he promised us and he did it in front of people that we'd have the rights of first refusal.
When we first talked to Jim Young and all those guys on that first time, for someone to go talk to him on the stage, I did. At that time and the second time, he said, no matter what happens, I'll give you guys the first refusal.
Yeah, I know. He gave us the right of first refusal, and it was a verbal agreement. Now, this is the thing, that if he decided to go with somebody else and he's avoiding us, I hate to say this, but you do know that we can sue him, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because if he gives us somebody else without telling us, and because we were looking at it and everything, because we have never once backed off on anything we said.
Why not?
Anyway, if he's avoiding us thinking, I can take him to court and sue him for the money that it cost us to get this going, and he knows that. So if he's just avoiding us thinking that we won't do nothing, well, I'm almost willing to just sue him for $200,000 for my time.
Well, fuck yes. I don't know how many goddamn phone calls and meetings I've had over here, and that's all because of the blind pig. He knows that.
I'm going by the blind pig right now. It still says building for sale all over it. And there's a red trailer and a vehicle trailer that's still sitting there, but those things have been parked in the same spot for the last month and a half.
Can those trailers be...
They're probably his.
Are they the kind of trailers you would put trash in?
One's a box trailer, like a band would carry. It's like, it's like the stuff you keep, you walk into, like it's just a big red one. Something that, it's a storage trailer, with wheels. And then the other one is one that you'd put like a lawnmower or motorcycle on.
Could they be sitting there for that stuff that's in the basement?
That's what I told you a long time ago, but why is he not answering his phone to tell us that?
I don't know. I mean, Mark's been really great about this.
Yeah, but we don't know the guy personally. For all we know is somebody else could be going behind our backs, which has happened many times now. Or he found a different buyer and is going to get more money from that buyer than he knows he's going to get from us.
I just got off the phone with Peggy, and we discussed the same thing that he got after his phone. And Peggy said, if I owned the blind pig and I sold it, and I kept calling her, she would say, look, I've already got it sold. She wouldn't just ignore me, is what she's saying.
Yeah, I mean, I know on the other side of the sign it says, congratulations, Jerry. I think his son's getting married to that girl, and I know there's a congratulations sign on it. I mean, he could be just working extra hours over at the fire department too, because some stuff's coming up. I just don't know, honestly.
I don't either.
And if he owns a building, now here's another thing, which really sucks. If he got in trouble with the IRS or something, they can freeze that building and everything else so that he can't do anything with it.
Why wouldn't you tell me, though?
Well, if the IRS is messing with your stuff, do you want anybody to know that you got problems with the IRS?
No, but I would want somebody to keep calling me so I can make a... He knows I'm bugging, but I'm walking through the...
But, if that person that's calling you is the person that's going to buy that building, and you need that money, wouldn't you just kind of avoid them a little bit until you got that IRS off your back, or until they unfroze your stuff, and then all of a sudden you can just say, you can give it any excuse you want?
I guess you could, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Do you want anybody to know of your financial problems or anything else?
Yeah, you're probably right on that.
I'm not saying that's what's going on. I'm just saying, that is always a possibility. I mean, we didn't want nobody knowing our problems down at Main Street with the bank and everything because they put a gag order on me.
Yeah.
We weren't allowed to tell nobody nothing. Well, if you can't tell anybody anything, what's the point? And they keep calling you, but you want to get it sold. You don't want them to know, otherwise they'll back off thinking that those problems will later on come on to them. Because we don't want those problems.
No. Now, Peggy's still calling this guy in Champaign. He said, am I supposed to keep trying? I said, yes. Don't stop on nothing.
No, like I said, I don't know why he's not answering or giving us a heads up. Maybe somebody else is talking to him, and he's afraid. He's feeling them out, and the reason why he's not talking to us is because if all of a sudden they come through and we don't, he wants to keep them on board. But if he tells them that he has us, they're going to drop off.
Well, if by chance he does answer, am I supposed to set up an appointment with him?
Huh?
I said, if I can't he answers me tonight or sometime, am I supposed to set up an appointment for a walkthrough with him?
No, just tell him that you were trying to get a hold of him the last 2 weeks because our guys were all in town. They wanted to go through the building.
Okay, all right.
Exactly like I told you before. Remember, they're in Arizona and Don Curlin was in town over the weekend. You can flat out tell him the only reason why you're calling now is because you're trying to figure out what the hell's going on, because we had all the people ready to go through, the big guys, and I told him you have to keep it private and tell him he has to keep it private, but tell him who the people we are that our investor group is. Tell him that I told you you're not allowed to tell him, but go ahead and tell him Don Curlin, Dave Nissen, tell him all these different people, and they don't live around town. Plus a couple truck drivers.
Okay.
Tell him that, you tried to get them on weekend because of everything going on. Anyway, I got to pick up Gracie. I'll talk to you later, okay?
I'll keep trying. Okay.
Bye. Hey, beautiful. Put your seatbelt on. Howdy. How are you?
Good.
Good. How was school today? Okay. Say bye. We're looking at those at you. All right.
I don't really go to gymnastics anymore.
Why?
I want gymnastics. I want to since it's getting to summer, I want to spend my days feeling the weather. Because today is just awesome. I love the weather today.
Mommy tell you that?
Mm-hmm.
She told you to say that?
No, I wanted to.
Grandma told you to say that?
Because I wanted to.
So Grandma told you to say that? Mommy told you to say that?
Mommy wanted.
So why don't we stop dance class? Why don't we stop dance class? And then you can celebrate. Then you can do it on dance class days instead of going to dance. We can play outside instead. What do you think of that?
Okay.
So shall we stop dance class?
Mommy wants to do dance class, and I want to too because I like.
No, because dance class is my day.
Oh.
In other words, if you were to go to dance, you'd never get to spend any time with Daddy. Doesn't it make more sense to cancel dance? Because think about it, Tuesdays is our day, right?